Hey everybody, Coach JBK here for the MTGO drafting avacyn restored 12-6. Still trying to tape a win. I've won one of these, but I wasn't taping at the time, so still trying to take people along with me. Alright, in this pack, we've got a green, we've got a peel, we've got some red here, some good red actually. And that's about it. So it really depends on what we want to do. I think blue is probably the most powerful. This is probably the best card, but I really like peel. I like the way you can use it. Let's see, it's tempting to take these guys. Ringleader is especially good, but I think I'm just going to take the peel here. Okay, next we see another ringleader and another stun right, which is good for whatever red player we see, but we also see a pillar, so we're going to have some people in red. The amass is good, bone splinters is fine, but we'll just take this spirit away. It's on color and it's a bomb. And we want to be in blue, blue-green if possible. Blue-black is also fine. So looking at, we need to keep in mind we are probably going to face some red aggro decks here. Alright, we got a Butcher Ghoul, there's a Seclusion. I think I am going to take the Seclusion here. On color we have a Drake, but I think we can build around this card getting it so high, or getting it so early rather. So we'll get with that. These two cards also work really well with it, so can swing in, maybe kill a creature and spirit away the other. Okay, here the shade is our best bet, but there is more good blue-black. Chances are we'll get some blue cards to wheel. Okay, Executioner is good, Drake is fine. I think, let's look at our cost here. I think we'll just take the Executioner. Hopefully we'll table Bone Splinters. I keep wanting to call it Blood Splinters, it's not it. It's a Bone Splinters. Okay. Alright, here, Shieldmate is fine. We've got Bracers, but we just want the creatures that work well without having to soul bond, so we'll take a Drake. Yeah, I like blue-black a lot in this set. Bounce and the removal combined with a good card. So very pleased at this point with the blue and the black and hoping to wheel. I think we're going to wheel some as well. Maybe wheel a Butcher Ghoul or something like that. Black is typically pretty open. Blue is typically pretty closed. But I think we've made away with two good cards with the Spirit Away and the Peel. So we can play a creature. If we have Seclusion on the field, play a creature, peel it, and one of his creatures. Swing in. If it dies, replay. Maybe so. Small creatures are going to be important for us. Maybe a Barter in Blood we're looking for. Yeah. We're looking for our next pack. So we're looking for. Okay, here, got the Closet, which is fine. We could swing in and then redo. This works well with Homicidal Seclusion as well. Guy Snatch is fine. These guys are a dime a dozen. The Alchemist does provide us some protection from quick aggro decks, so I think I'm going to take that. Okay, we wield the Drake. We'll take it again. We've got a Spectral Prison. I'm fine with that. Card does lock down a creature, forces at the very least a waste of a pump spell or something like that. Okay, we'll take the Crippling Chill here. Double Drake, we have to be kind of careful. Alright, I think These cards are on color, so we just take the shield. Don't really plan on using that, but so all in all, a very good pack 1. Somebody did steal out our butcher goal, but hopefully we'll see more of those. Okay, the necrobite is playable for us. A lot of playables in pack 1. Okay, yeah, I'll just take this. Hunted Ghoul. Yeah, it's playable with seclusion, and it's a small creature. We could possibly peel it and replay. Look for harder removal than that, though. Looking for Death Winds and Bone Splinters, all of which were picked up. So we may have some competition in black. Both Bone Splinters and a Butcher Ghoul were gone. So pack 2. We do need some creatures also we can sack out with, like connoisseurs and so forth. Alright, we've got a Force Mage, which is fine. We've got another Peel, which is good. So Riders of Gavany will be handy for somebody. We've got a Taskmaster, which probably works better than the Vanguard in what we're trying to do. So we'll just take the Taskmaster, hope to wheel maybe one of these 2 blue cards, maybe the Geist. Okay, here, passing another Force Mage is never good. We've got the Connoisseur, we're hoping to wheel that, so we'll grab the Shade. Okay, here, we'll go ahead and get our Bone Splinters. It's tough call between these 2 cards. We also have a Crypt Keeper, maybe that will wheel, but we'll pick the Bone Splinters here. Probably not going to play the Ghoul, so I'm just going to hide them out. Do need to keep in mind we're going to face red aggro at some point, so the 1-2 slot has got to have some value. Really hoping to wield the Connoisseur though. Okay, here we got some really good green. We have the Ranger, the Sage. I don't think we want to get out of black blue though, so here for us we'll just take the Demon. Okay, Tandem Lookout is good. Marrowbats is really good. We do have a Butcher Ghoul, which gives us some early protection. I would really like that. But I think we go with the Marrowbats. It's a better finisher for us. Hoping to get more Blood Splinter or Bone Splinter removal. Looking at 16 picks so far and 9 creatures showing on the field. Got 3 flyers. It's all about what we wheel here from these packs. Okay, here we've got another Drake, which I don't think we want. I think we just want the Amass here. There's also a Wolf, so somebody's getting a gift in green. Green is always more open in the 12-6 than I would have suspected. Okay, here we get our Alchemist. This works really well with the seclusion, and we have a connoisseur as well. I think I just want the 2-drop though. It's the target for our peel, and we can also just sack it out in combo with the Taskmaster. We'd like to find maybe a Geist, a Fettergeist. Okay, we've got another Necrobite and eaten by spiders, which can hurt us. Fleeting distraction, which is cool. Maybe I want the card draw more than the Necrobite. I don't think the Necrobite works pretty well. With what we've got going on. Yeah. Okay, here we didn't wheel anything of any import. We've got the Scab, which really doesn't, it's not too bad, honestly, with Seclusion. Alright, we got the Ghoul, we'll just take that. Here we've got a Geist Snatch, which we're probably not going to play, so we'll take that. But even though, okay, just fade out a 1-drop red. I do like getting the Scrapper, he's pretty good. Okay, so we are at 22 cards with 12 creatures. Obviously we're cutting something, probably the Geist Snatch initially. Pretty late here. This deck does hinge on getting the Seclusion out, but let's see what pack 3 has for us. So here, Cavern of Souls. See if there's anything in here we'd rather have than that. I don't think so. We'll just take this. Could play it, play Zombie. I don't know that the Alchemist makes it. He might. Probably looking Zombie on the Cavern. Yeah. Alright, we have a Treacherous Pit Dweller. We have another Taskmaster, which is going to be our pick. We have an Essence Harvest there, which I wouldn't mind having, but I think the Taskmaster just does the trick. We have our Peel in case he gets trapped up. But definitely using more of a loner strategy here. Go ahead and hide this out. Alright, here we've got another Demon. We have a 2-drop. Maybe one of these guys will wheel. We have a Smuggler, which is fine. The red deck gets more here. But we're going to take a Bone Splinters, another one. Haven't seen any Deathwind, so we need some removal. 13 creatures, 23 cards right now. Probably not going to play all of these. Let's see. Alright, so we've got a Wingcrafter, a Triumph, or Cathar's Crusade. Don't mind the Wingcrafter at all, but everything we've got is already flying, so we'll just cut out the Crusade. Here's our Connoisseur, but I feel like Banishment is stronger, so we'll take that. Okay, we've got a Killing Wave, which does work really well for this deck. Spectral Prison. Yeah, I think we just want the Killing Wave here. Our opponent's almost always going to have more creatures on the board than us, so. Alright, 25, 13 creatures. I think we cut out one of these Necrobites. Going to cut out both, but we cut out one. Maybe we cut the Demon. Spectral Prison, maybe. We'll see. Hoping to wheel some of these alchemists so we're not so weak up front. Yeah, we're looking pretty heavy right here. I think I'd just rather run the scrapper and trim the curve, or maybe we get rid of the scab. Let's see, do we get any benefit out of returning creatures? I guess the shade. Alright, here we've got the Shieldmate. Got a decent early drop. We've got the Demon here as well. We're going to take the Wingcrafter here and just try and lower our curve. Not that we desperately need him, but it could be a win condition when paired here. Got a lot of flyers. Alright, we do have a whole lot of flyers actually, so really the favorable winds may be a possible play for us. We've got technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flyers, probably not enough. So we'll cut that. Probably should have taken the Defang. Would have been probably a better pick. Alright, here we're going to take another Spectral Prison. I do like that, being able to lock down our opponent's creatures and open the way. Okay, Gambit is good. Essence Harvest is fine. We'll go ahead and take this just in case we need some life gain. We did Wheel and Apprentice, which is wonderful. We'll take that. Triumph. We'll take it, not play. Take it, Outwit. Poltergeist. And our land. So I'll build this deck up and get back to you in just... Okay, so here's what we went with. I am going to throw in the Wingcrafter just because we get some early air action here if we wanted. Also, it's an easy target for our Peel. Bone Splinters. The Peel, double Apprentice, Creeping Chill, double Taskmaster, the Alchemist, double Drake, Essence Harvest because you can win like that, especially with pumping our Scrapper. Executioner, double Shade, and a Mass, a Banishment, Seclusion, Marrow Bats, Spirit Away, and Killing Wave. So what we left on the bench, we left our Necrobites on the bench, the Renegade is on the bench, the Spectral Prisons are on the bench, but we can always side those in later. And this is the coach, and I will catch up with you at the beginning of round 1.